Hi, it's Carter, the president of Constitutional Rights PAC, constitutionalrightspac.com. Go there and sign up for the free morning newsletter and my personal email every single day, every afternoon. Inside Scoop stuff. I just got done my morning jog, so this is a jog vlog. Okay, shortened to the point. And the point right now is the tip of the dagger that's been aimed straight at your heart and mind. Okay, as of yesterday, you and I are no longer we the people. We are now we the peons. We're now we the peons. We have no rights. We have no rights because we have no standing as citizens of this country. 6-3 decision, Murphy versus Missouri. The Supreme Court, led by the ever traitorous Amy Conant Bryan, and aided and abetted, of course, by Kavanaugh, the sissy boy. They declared that the federal government, any branch it wants to, FBI, CIA, CDC, IRS, any of them, can censor every single word you say, monitor and censor every single word you say. Now think about that for a second. What happened to the First Amendment? They just ripped it to shreds and tossed it into the wind. 6-3 decision. Of course, Roberts joined in with the hard left. That's what he does. The Roberts Court now is notorious for making hard left decisions that strip you of your rights and make you one of we the peons. Okay, we the peons. The decision involved the COVID hoax, and the government had gone in to Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere else online, and demanded that the social media moguls strip anything that was said that government didn't agree with. Anything and everything. Now, we now know that the thousands of doctors that had posted and said this, what's being done to the American people is wrong and it's not necessary, their messages were just deleted at the command of the federal government. If somebody dared post that the election of 2020, which we now know was totally corrupted, was in fact totally corrupted, that was stripped. Because the federal government didn't want that there, so take it down. Now, 2 attorney generals, scores of citizens joined together to sue and say, this is not right, this violates our First Amendment rights. Amy Conant Bryan said, you have no First Amendment rights because you have no standing. You have no standing. I want you to think about that for a second. The decision to shred the First Amendment was bad enough and grant total dictatorial powers to the federal government, the FBI of all agencies, was bad enough. But to base it upon the American citizen, you having no standing with your own government, is simply frightening. That's what the decision says. So now, whether you are allowed to eat, sleep, wake, work, play, think, speak, write, is entirely up to the federal government. You have no right to do that because you have no standing as a citizen. So actually, even if they allowed the Constitution, it would not apply to you because you have no standing. You have no standing. You know, if some federal agent decides to kick down your door and shoot you, which they are doing now, and you survived and sued, you would be told, what are you suing for? You're nothing. You're nobody. You have no standing. If those wronged in Murphy versus Missouri have no standing, then that applies to the rest of us right across the board because it was the Supreme Court that ruled that. So I want you to think about that. As you go about your business today, as you work, play, eat, sleep, drink, think. Don't dare write, because you might anger the federal government. Think about the fact that, according to Amy Conant Bryan's majority decision, teamed up with Kavanaugh, Sissy Boy, and Roberts, to turned on us like a viper as soon as he got to the Supreme Court. You have no standing. You are no longer one of we the people. You are one of we the peons. So frankly, shut the hell up. Well, really don't. Fight back. If we can get Trump back in, he should be able to appoint 2 new Supreme Court justices. And for God's sake, Mr. Trump, find somebody to vet him this time who's a conservative and won't betray us as well as those that you're appointing. That's where we stand. So let's stand tall. Stay tough.